So let me say what a piece of been. And then, let's get the heat.
And that fixes it somehow, or what was your...
I'm a idiot. Okay, here's the deal. I wanted to, as a radio guy, I wanted to talk about my divorce. But I also didn't want to, I didn't want to talk about the other party. I just wanted to talk about, and it's also, if you go on and go, oh, I was so good, I was so great. No.
Something April seemed to never, and this is me saying, that's not you. Something April never seemed to understand is like, if something juicy happens, you're going to want to talk about it on air. I fully understand that.
Yeah.
And you literally could not stop yourself, could not help yourself, and you still can't do it. And I was like, oh, Aaron, come on, man. You could really mend this. And she was supposed to be there forever. And then, but listen, hey, it's probably, I know there's other going on and who cares? And
yeah,
it's not my business.
It's,
Here's the thing though. This is all right. I gotta, and this isn't really about the divorce. I have to push you on this issue though. And this is why I'm really here as well.
Okay.
You said earlier in this very stream, you aren't going to let somebody else tell you what goes down on your airwaves, which I fully agree with. That's of course you're in fucking charge here. And obviously the implication there is slightly about Ape. It's about some other stuff too, I think. Am I still here with you?
No, yeah, you're here.
Okay, sorry. It's StreamYard's kind of freezing for me a little bit. So obviously the implication there is a little bit about Ape, I think that's fair to say. But then meanwhile,
can I correct you on that one?
Go ahead.
No, people in my life.
Okay, other people, like other people
who are just like, did you say this? Did you say that? Did you say that? Because I mentioned that I've talked to family, I've talked to friends, and this and that, and I think they, I don't know, read shit or they go on Reddit or something like that, and they, Reddit people will make shit up and they'll go, did you say this? And I'll be like, no, go fucking listen to the thing. Okay. No, if it was about her, I would be very tepid and careful about it.
But it was true about her as well. Like, if she had tried to really strong arm you on something, I mean, you would have been nice and loving and told her, okay, fine in some regards. But if she really tried to control the content of the show, there would have been a problem a long time ago.
No, I mean, she put a stop to the Zumach stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Well, my point is, it doesn't matter who it is. My point is, you've got these people who are close to you in your life, who are actual friends and family trying to pull that shit with you. And you're like, fuck off.
Right.
Meanwhile, a literal fat-titted, fucking cross-eyed, retard, drunk, stroking out lol cow.
I told you we're not talking about Ape. I'm just kidding. I was only kidding.
No. You're going to lose everything. If she gets half,
I'm teasing. Go ahead.
I need you to understand, if she gets half of Steel Toe in the divorce, I will buy it from her. So
you don't have a crispy 20 on you, do you?
Could I buy it now? I will.
No, I'm just kidding. No, okay. I'm sorry. You were saying about fat tits and lol cows.
Mersh is the biggest fucking rising lol cow there is on the internet. And you did let him fucking push you around on what's allowed. You kind of bent the knee to Mersh.
Did I?
You did. Okay. And I know you're not going to like that and you're going to try to twist it, but it's 100% true. And I'm not saying that as like an enemy. I'm saying that as a guy who is a professional Mersh mocker.
You're saying that I fence walked a little too much on the Johnny Mersh thing.
Oh, that was no tightrope act. You were fucking, Mersh was just holding you up basically. I mean, for $17, Mersh sent in $17 and it nearly wrecked your crippled co-host's whole day. Like, and I felt terrible for him. I want to point this out. This is the most psycho part about all of this. Mersh is big mad that you had me on, which why does he get to control your content?
Well, I'll tell you this about that. He was mad that I had you on. It's not like you and I had a fucking dick sucking fest. Like I told you, I think you're doing a gimmick right now.
And I felt like you were sucking me up.
I don't know. I don't think there was all the sucking. Maybe some kisses, but no, I don't think.
You know what the big irony of it is? You tried 3 times to get me to talk shit about Mersh. I knew what you wanted.
I tried to defend Mersh right in front of your face. I go, why do you got to be such a dick to Mersh?
I never said anything about him in that whole interview.
No, you said we're friends. You said we're good. I like him.
I said I like him. And I did that listen, let's be real for a second here, okay? No more, what do you guys call kayfabe, right? That's what the adult
Let's
baby
not do
wrestling
pro
lovers.
wrestling shit.
We're wrestling guys.
I am. I'm wearing a Bret Hart shirt, but I'm not. I don't like saying
gay. We're adult baby wrestling lovers here. We're all about Opie and Anthony and wrestling, like every other show. So let's drop the kayfabe for a second. Not that this was all a work. My real intention, and I'm willing to say this to you, my 100% my real intention of coming on your show originally was to make Mersh mad, and it worked.
That's the only reason you wanted to be here, was to make Mersh upset.
Not the only reason. I've been enjoying watching your show, and I wanted to mess around and stuff. But that's the main reason. I've done it to Mersh like 4 or 5 other times. I did it with Alex Stein. We actually talked about that on the show. Yeah. I did it when I went on Alex Stein's show. It was to make Mersh mad.
Sure,
that was it. And I knew he'd react. And every time I do this, you're part of the Mersh effect. I said that. And he is going to shit test you to make sure you're still loyal. So that shit with Johnny was his way of saying, Aaron, you're going a little too far. But I was nothing but nice about Mersh. I would not let you even spin me in that direction the whole time. I did talk about Royce, but I purposefully did that just to show exactly how much of a gay bitch he is. He's a woman.
I like Royce. Again, I like Royce, and you're talking shit about Royce.
I'm not talking about Royce. I'm talking about Mersh.
Oh, Mersh. I was going to say, no,
Mersh is a gay bitch woman. You are dealing with less of womanly problems in your divorce than you're dealing with Mersh. Mersh is a bigger divorce in your life right now.